everyone, and welcome back to the Madden 25 franchise. It's episode 39, and we completed year 2 of the Saints franchise. We're going to start here in the Pro Bowl before we do the offseason recap. I loaded an earlier save just so we can go through who the Pro Bowlers were this year, especially on our team. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share as we go through the entire full offseason. Before on Wednesday, we will have week 1 of the 2026 season. Let's go through the Pro Bowlers. Of course, obviously, the Super Bowl teams, the Ravens and the Niners, are not going to be listed here. There's no way to get them realistically. I could waste my time to go through each player for the Pro Bowl XP, but I'm not doing that. We did get Alvin Kamara to be a Pro Bowler. Who else did we get? Anybody? Just going through, we got Eric McCoy. We got Isaiah Foskey, that was a Pro Bowler. Again, if you want to look at any of the specific Pro Bowlers and the other teams, pause the video. Demario Davis was a Pro Bowler again. P. Warner was a Pro Bowler. And I don't think, or Tyrann Mathieu was. I don't think anyone else was. No, that was it for our Pro Bowlers. A decent group. Kamara, Foskey, McCoy, Davis, and Matthew. That is pretty good. So let's go to the actual offseason. We'll start with Staff Week. All right, so we're in Staff Week. And if you missed last episode, the Ravens beat the Niners 10-9 in Super Bowl 60. And here's the 2025 recap. MVP was Joe Burrow. Coach of the Year was Sirianni. Obviously, the Eagles did not win the Super Bowl. The Player of the Year was Alvin Kamara and Demario Davis. So 2 Saints were Players of the Year. And Rookie of the Year was Adam Hoskins for the Panthers. And Defensive was Trey Tucker for the Indianapolis Colts. Again, the Ravens won their 3rd Super Bowl. And MVP was Rashad Bateman, interestingly enough. I thought it would be either Lamar Jackson or Odafe Owe. It turns out it was Bateman instead. Obviously, again, it was a really interesting episode. It was a very weird game, but I think it turned out really good. I'm really proud of how that episode turned out. Again, watch it if you haven't already. So that's the 2025 season recap, and it's time to look ahead to 2026. I'm not going to do any of these storyline stuff because it's just kind of weird. We'll look through retirements. Let's see if there's any big ones. Daquan Jones, Harrison Smith is a big one. DeAndre Hopkins is gone. Russell Wilson, Cam Hayward, and Demario Davis. He goes out on the on back-to-back Defensive Player of the Years. David Bakhtiari is gone. Calais Campbell, Thielen, Graham Glasgow. Aaron Rodgers is gone after 21 years. Tyron Smith, Mitch Morse, Kyle Juszczyk, Lane Johnson. Big Hall of Fame class we got building with Lane Johnson, Demario Davis, Aaron Rodgers, all gone. Jordan Poyer, Bobby Wagner adding to the Hall of Fame class. Jimmy Ward, Von Miller. This is a really insane Hall of Fame class. How about that? Roy Robertson Harris, Raheem Mostert, Al Woods, Kyle Van Noy, Jonathan Bullard, Johnny Hecker, Kendall Lamb, Micah Hyde, Jamison Crowder. See anyone else? Randy Gregory was apparently a free agent. Let's see who else. Kareem Jackson, Melvin Ingram was apparently still around. Teron Harmon, Blaine Gabbert, and yeah, Terrell Basham, the last of the retiring class. So this is a lot of really big players of the 2010s are gone now. So yeah, that's a big class, and yeah, let's take a look at our upgrades. So we have plenty of upgrades. Let's start with Keyshawn Boutte. Ooh, I guess he ended up on our practice squad somehow. The game still automatically deals with practice squad. I don't understand. Like I'm not trying to do anything with it to just randomly add players. It just does. So I just try to just ignore it at this point. Again, if you want to, wow, Alvin Kamara is now below an 80 now. If you want to look at the specific upgrades, you can pause the video. Kamara is getting up to that regression age, by the way. It might be time to look towards a running back of the future. That actually really shocked me a lot looking at it. Mason Tippmann up 1. Let's see. Are any of the other ones really that important? No, we'll just auto upgrade these guys. Again, these are practice squatters, so why not? So we can do the stat point stuff. Let's see. Probably do the player personnel for offensive recruitments. We're going to probably want, let's see. Oh, yeah, we want both. Here, I'd try to get at least one. I want wide receivers. QB is likely not going to be an option in this free agent class. And get a discount on every player's. Probably D lineman. Yeah, we're going to really work our way towards that. And cornerbacks, don't necessarily need, but yeah, linebackers. But yeah, okay, there you go. There's all our stat points. I feel confident about that. Got to get into free agency. And yeah, staff moves. I think all of our staff can stay. Let's go on to re-sign week. Let's see who is worth another contract. As again, 10 and 7, our cap space opened up a lot this year. Here's our free agent class, Preseason. We will accept his 5th-year option. Penning, I think he walks. Kamara, well, he doesn't necessarily want to come back here. And yeah, our career win percentage is not good. I think we could do like a more player-friendly 2-year good money. He's going to test out free agency, which kind of stinks. He's also only normal development, so yeah, that sucks. Matthew wants to come back. I will gladly give Matthew at 34 years old a 1-year deal. Why not? Lante Taylor, he should be a cheaper deal. Moreau, he broke out in a big way. I think we signed him. It's $6 million, but yeah, why not? Yeah, we can get him back. Just get some of the core. Like, what Wilson can go. All these guys can you can just go. Groupie, goodbye. Don't want you. I'm not going to franchise tag a 31-year-old running back that's not even 80 overall. So, yeah, I think that's a free agent class heading into the free agent week. Let's take a look at our lineup screen real quick, just to see who's gone. Can I do an auto reorder? Just real quick. So, yeah, quarterback is the big issue. But look at the offensive line. I think it's set. It's really good. This left side is elite. Even Ryan Ramczyk, even with him potentially regressing, is still going to be really good. Tight end room, I need to get. It's probably going to be another wide receiver. Maybe I get a smaller deal to Wilson, or maybe I try to make a splash. I don't know yet. Maybe it's just more reps for Anthony Burrell. Do we get him involved in the offense next year? Defense. This is where it gets tough. We lose Davis, who was our best defensive player by far. We get Matthew back for sure. Howden wasn't the elite year he had in year 1, but still good. Kool-Aid is... We have 2 X-Factor corners now, which is, I mean, incredible. So, secondary is pretty much set. I'm probably not going to pay Alante Taylor. Defensive line is about decent. That's probably where we want to send it, and we need a kicker. That's about where we're at right now. So... let's head into the official free agency pool and see where we can add to the team. All right, so it's stage 1 of free agency. Before we start, let's take a look at some of our bigger contracts and see where we could restructure to get more deals done. Like Lattimore and Olave, obviously we can't. These two are going to be due for extensions. We'll see where Lattimore's regression gets him, but yeah, not there. McCoy, we can restructure though. We can. Like more than doubles our cap space, and like he's a cornerstone piece. We are going to for sure keep, for sure. Like Kool-Aid McKinstry, we can't restructure. He's on a rookie deal. I think Fuaga is the same. Same with them. Clarence Morris, obviously not. Is Carl Granderson a cornerstone? Is the bigger question. Ruiz kind of is at this point. I think our O-line is set, so we will. He's going to be on the team for the duration of his contract. So. Yeah, I feel confident restructuring. We have a good amount of money now, 31 mil. I believe everybody else actually sort by remaining. Foster Moreau, we can't restructure a contract we just signed. These are all rookie deals. And yeah, Jordan Mims, this is like nothing. Eric McCoy we already did. Tyrone Smith, again, rookie. Ryan Vandermark, again, not really a cornerstone. Kool-Aid. I don't think we can restructure a contract as a rookie, right? We can. Yeah, it does nothing for us. So, yeah, we will. That's where our cap is. 30-something mil. That's incredible. It, of course, counts. The 21 it shows us here includes rookie space, which we don't have to worry about. And immediately, how about this? Jalen Phillips is on the market. Teams interested. He would take up about all of our cap. Yeah, he would. But he's 27 years old. We can spread this out over like 5 years. And, I mean, he could be our edge of the future. Let's see where we are in on him. We're not going to match the... We don't have really the money to get him. I'm going to try to bring in more money. This would be our, like, only move we could make, right? Until, like, pure free agency after the draft where, yeah. I think we withdraw then. Then we see where else we can get. In terms of interest, right? David Montgomery, we do need a running back, but I would rather get Kamara back, to be honest. Like, Alvin Kamara, nobody's interested in him. I'll give him, like, the neutral value. I was willing to do player whatever earlier, but nah, we'll just do neutral value. Sign him. So 16 mil left. Let's see here. Kenneth Murray Jr., Xavier Howard is like some depth as a depth piece. It probably is depth again that we're going for here. Darius Slay. I think we'll prioritize defensive line, right? Let's take a look at where we're at lineup wise. Now that all our pending free agents have left that we have not re-signed. Again, Moreau is back. Currently, our running back is Kendre Miller. Yeah, again, I mean, yeah, we probably want him. Maybe another wide receiver. Although Brown and Olave were outstanding down the stretch, my offense throughout the years have never really required 3 receivers. Usually, it's just 2 guys that carry most of the workload, and maybe we give the second-year receiver Anthony Burrell a real shot. That's probably what we do. Maybe get a tight ends, but Willis and Holker behind Moreau. Again, that's not bad. Moreau had like 1 billion touchdowns. Linebacker, pass rusher, I think defensive lineman, and maybe a safety. So yeah, that's what we're going after here. Yeah, Phillips will be outstanding, but I don't think we can really go after him. Let's take a look at some of these interior rushers. Grover Stewart as a veteran option, who's interested. I mean, I wouldn't mind. That's 13 mil a year, though. I don't think these are all like expensive deals. Like, is it worth it? Is the question, or do we try to go to the draft? Like, let's take a look at who's interested, because obviously, Federi Mathis, that's 5 mil a year for a really good player. I mean, it's 13 mil. Maybe we can swing a more team-friendly deal. We have about 1 more player we can make, because we also do need a kicker. So let's actually, right now, get a kicker. We're going to sort by kick power. That's the rule. Yeah, we cheese kickers because it doesn't matter. 7-year deal. Kicker is not a problem the rest of the series. We'll see how that goes. And let's see. I think that's really about it. What we can do. That's gonna be our free agent class. Let's sit ahead and see what we get. All right, so it's stage 2, and we got Kamara back at least. And he's probably not too happy with that contract, but it's gonna be what it is. No movement here on Stewart and Jake Bates. Again, it's a different contract to what he is, and he's not really interested. So we do have 1 mil left. We can chase like a vet min guy, and maybe we can find someone at that with defensive line. Maybe someone young, or maybe we get like a corner. Like, I want young here. Like Leonard Taylor III, maybe. Briggs, that's going to be expensive. No team's interested. Into our position, yeah, we don't have that. Or we could go like Siaki Ika. Probably is kind of the guy we have to go for here. It says estimated expected value was what? 230K? So that's what, Vetmin? You know, we can do that. It's below Vetmin, but like, I don't know. Well, let's not give him a 60 mil contract. Like, 1 mil, nothing guaranteed. Let's see. That'll be it. That's all of our cap, and then, of course, the rookie class. So let's go on to stage 3. All right, so stage 3, we got Grover Stewart, we got Jake Bates, so we got 3 of our 4. The only guy left is Siaki Ika, who's we're his only offer. We're giving him a veteran minimum, so he's probably not gonna. He's probably gonna wait to accept that if he does at all. So that's about it for free agency. We'll go to the recap and see where everybody signed, and then get to the draft. All right, so the free agency recap. My signings. We got all 4 players we were after. We have about mil left. That will be good, especially after the rookie contract for after all the rookie contracts are signed. Will be good enough for getting another player or 2 should there be an injury midseason. Let's take a look at the signings. Joe Tooney goes to Pittsburgh. Jalen Phillips ends up in Houston, like we saw. Bitonio goes to Denver. Drake London is on the move. He goes to Tennessee. Zach Tom also to Tennessee. Travis Kelce was a free agent. He's a Panther. How about that? Russell Douglas to Carolina. Kendall Fuller to New England. Jermaine Johnson to Washington. Grady Jarrett goes to the Giants. And if you want to look at the rest of these, I'm going to scroll through them. You can pause the video and take a look at where these top 100 players landed. We're back in. I'm right now trying to trade up earlier into the draft. Right now, Arizona is my target. They have pick 6. It's above where a quarterback could be taken with Vegas. It's really not a lot of quarterback needy teams right now, and I thought that would be a great pick. So far, 2 firsts, a second, a 5th, and a 7th with Vince Morris, I think, is what we're trying to offer. We'll see what they think. And yes, we are now picking number 6. It takes a haul to get them. But this is our quarterback, hopefully, of the future. I just want to get that trade done before we started the draft. And let's get into... I don't know why it says trade declined. It, in fact, went through, I hope. I hope it went through. Let's see. Draft picks. Yeah, we are picking number 6. So we are now picking in the draft, and let's get into it. All right, we're at our first pick. You see only 1 quarterback in the first 5 picks so far. And let's make our selection. And we are obviously going quarterback. And the one I had scouted and I liked the most is Mason Kelly out of UCF. And, I mean, look at the numbers. Obviously, you see Raiders are on the top 5th. That's why I wanted to trade ahead of Vegas. All the physicals look good. Fast enough. The 40-yard dash, actually under 4.6 on the pro day, but... strong, good vert. I mean, everything looks good. It doesn't really matter as much for QB, but look at everything else. Break, sack, play action, short accuracy, deep accuracy, medium accuracy, throw on the run, under pressure. He has everything, you know, perhaps except for, like, you know, scrambling and all that stuff. But, you know, he should be our QB of the future. And he's our first pick of the 2026 NFL Draft in the unspoken words by Roger Goodell to bring him out onto the draft stage. Out of UCF, Mason Kelly, our first round pick, and our QB1 moving forward. And now the most important distinction, question, what number is he going to wear? B pick? You know what? Who cares? Excellent deep accuracy, unfazed under pressure, dynamic playmaker. Unfortunately, only normal dev, but hopefully an offensive rookie of the year can fix that. And he's our first pick, and now we wait until the 3rd round, the end of the 3rd round, when we have our next pick. All right, we're back, and I've been scouring through this draft class, and it's just the talent is not really there. We're going to go dart throw here, ranked 172. Steven McDaniels, I thought, obviously, we're on top fits twice. So the skills aren't there. His own coverage is not good, but man coverage is decent. He's a great tackler, decent hitter. Can catch the ball, but the physical traits really are there, and I think, as a quarterback 3 behind McKinstry and Lattimore, perhaps develop him. I think he could be really good. So I think we're going to draft Stephen McDaniels. Our 3rd round pick, our 2nd pick of the draft, our first since the number 6 overall pick. And here's another Roger Goodell special, as we are, hopefully, it's slim pickings. So there are not a lot of players I feel comfortable drafting, but he's one of them. Dennis Allen seems like he's happy. McDaniels seems like he's happy. And let's see it. It's a B pick. On what planet is number 8 true talent? We drafted him at 92. He's a B. I don't know, but normal developments with how good he is, I guess. I'll take it. I mean, number 8 true talent. I think it tells you like how kind of tough this draft has been if he's our number 8 true talent. And I mean, hopefully he works out, but so far, I mean, not a lot of options. Let's head to our next pick, I believe, is in the 4th. It is. All right, it is our 4th round pick, and let's make our selection. I've poked around, waiting for it to come up, and there are a lot of receivers. One of our team needs is receiver, and I think we are going to go that route. I was scouting receivers, and I saw Joshua Fernandez is a guy just kind of, well-rounded. He's just not really all that special, right? He's a 4th rounder, right? Day 3 guy at this point. The athleticism is decent. He's good, strong, great acceleration, which is nice, especially if we put him at return. He is a great returner. Decent enough route running if you ignore the deep route. Hopefully, the short route running is closer to the medium than it is the deep, but, obviously C to F. Just kind of a guy there. I don't know if he's anything, but we'll try him, and we'll draft him. And, okay. What do you mean? There is no draft clock. It's still at 1:30. All right, let's see. Who did the... Oh, well. Okay. This game never ceases to amaze, does it? We're still at our pick, 421. Make our selection. The whole draft presentation is gone. I wish I could script this stuff sometimes, man. All right, Roger Goodell. Goodbye. B+. He's ranked 69. He's ranked higher than the number 8 true talent we got earlier. Okay, man. Not a burner, but decent speed. Great in traffic. Reliable hands. He's our 4th round pick. Joshua Fernandez. We'll be back with our 5th round pick. All right, we are back. It's the 5th round. It's just kind of dart throw season now, and I'm just kind of... I need an interior lineman, right? It says left end there, but I want to get a guy who did good in the combine, or actually pro day with the bench press. 36 reps. Matthew Boast, 32 reps of the combine. So that's good strength, great acceleration, marginal jumping, solid change of direction, solid speed. But projected UDFA, which hopefully doesn't tank his overall too much. But again, it hasn't been a good draft for it hasn't felt like there's been eye-popping players like last year's draft where they were just outstanding player pick after pick. He's decent. He should stay on the field. Good injury. And let's draft him with our... Thank you. Roger Goodell, C- somehow. Even though he is ranked higher than where we selected him. I don't know. Normal dev, 24 years old. I guess that kind of brings down it, but you know what? We'll take it. It's a player. Hopefully he can see the field. Now to the 6th round. All right, so it's the 6th round of the NFL draft. We have 1 pick remaining, if I remember correctly. I think it's just 1/7. And I just basically looked based on 40 time, because at this point, that's all that really matters. I want to another kick returner, and I chose Ezekiel Green. He's short, a deep threat, fastest 40 time for Friday Pro Day, 3rd fastest for the Combine. 20-yard shuttle is the best for the Combine and Pro Day, So great acceleration, great speed. He's a new Saints here, and we're doing this song and dance again. I do want to... Ezekiel Green, C-, 114 true talent. Strong hands, not a burner, but the fastest receiver in the class. Serviceable hands. You got to pick one. Hidden development. Oh. Maybe we're working in. The route running is not good. We'll be honest with ourselves. But, I mean, he's fast and he'll work on kick return. So that is Ezekiel Green, our newest receiver. And now to the final round, the 7th. Let's see what we can do. All right, 7th round. I'm going to hurry this up so we don't get the bug again. I went running back. And I just went for the fastest player. Again, via time, 40 time. I went Rodney Portis. Traits aren't good, but you know what? At this point, it's the 7th round. If I don't get a good player in the 7th round, I can sleep well at night. 336 true value. He'll be decent at kick return, and he is decently fast. You know, at 91 speed, he's a backup running back. He's really young as well, 21 years old. So, yeah. That's our draft. We'll go to the recap after this in a minute. All right, so the draft is over. Let's take a look at the draft recap. We'll just take a look at our draft first. So obviously we picked 6 overall. We had 6 selections. Mason Kelly is a 75 overall, normal development, 22-year-old rookie. And I mean, look at decent. I mean, this is really good for a rookie. He's going to be QB1, obviously. Not really going to be a competition like last year with Carr and Rattler. We're going to give Kelly a full half of football in the first preseason game, and then that is about it with all the starters. Let's take a look at the rest of the picks. So Stephen McDaniels, the corner we selected in the 3rd round, is a 75 overall. Like we said, it was, 8 in true talent in the draft, 75 overall slot, 90 speed. The coverage isn't good. It's just he's very athletic. He's in the top quartile in corners, so that's good. Not really aware. It's kind of just intangible. It's athleticism, and actually I really don't know why he's a 75, to be honest, but he's a good player. We're going to obviously use him a lot. Maybe Taylor is phased out. Joshua Fernandez, 72 overall. Again, 22-year-old, 72 overall slot. I got him, top half of the league in receivers. Decent speed. He's really good accelerating. Decent enough route runner for a rookie. And again, he could be that 3rd wide receiver role with Brown and Wilson, or Olave on the outside. Matthew Boast, we took the defensive lineman, 24-year-old rookie, 68 overall. He's strong. He will not get injured, hopefully. He's tough. And he can power rush sometimes. That is about it, but you know what? That still puts him top half of the league in defensive tackles at 68 overall, so we will still take those. And our last 2 picks, Ezekiel Green, I got him because he was fast. Hidden development somehow, 69 overall, 21-year-old rookie, which is nice. 93 speed. He'll be our kick returner for the moment. I got to be careful about carrying. Everything else just kind of isn't there with him. He's a good returner. He can change direction well. He's just not a good route runner. Not really a good receiver as of yet. Maybe he can develop. He's going to have the development trait for it. And finally, just as a backup running back, 62 overall, Rodney Portis. Obviously our worst pick, but 21-year-old rookie running back. 91 speed. Decent enough carrying. Good enough juke and spin move. Change of direction. He can't truck. Can't stiff arm. Ball carry vision is going to always bring down his overall, but I don't care about that. And he's in normal development. So, good draft class. Overall, we got our quarterback, hopefully, and that's really all that matters. Let's take a look at the rest of the league. And Matthew Tarrant was the number 1 overall pick. The cornerback, 78 overall. Seemingly an outlier there. 21-year-old out of Cincinnati. Then we have Demarius Hunter. Right outside linebacker, power rusher out of USC. Then the first quarterback, Matt Ballmer for LA, out of Baylor. Floyd McCutcheon out of Oregon for Green Bay. Will Little, and then Mason Kelly. Let's take a look at the highest rated players. Obviously, we have 3 78-year-olds. Harvey Anthony, a running back out of Oregon for Seattle, who was picked in the 2nd round. Kenan St. Louis out of North Carolina for Tampa Bay. So that is a guy we're going to have to worry about a lot. And, of course, number 1 overall pick. Then David Graham Keith Buchanan for Carolina. So our division mates have drafted quite well, it appears. Charleston Clemens was good for Philly. McDaniels and Kelly, obviously 75 overalls. Will Little, Philly McCutcheon, Mike Ballmer, Terrell Newkirk, Gordon Fitzpatrick, Roy Graham, Ethan Quincy, John Atkins, Vincent, Calvin Cohen, Zach Austin. Again, this is a third-round pick, 2 third-round picks at 75 overall. Mike Hooker, 4th-round pick at 74. Some of these kind of gems later in the draft. Looking through these. Again, I don't know. You probably don't care that much. I'll just scroll through the 70 overalls. If you want to look at them, you can pause the video. Actually, I'll stop at the 72s. So, yeah, that is the draft, and that will take us to the preseason. We'll do one half of football. We'll show the first half with all the starters out there, and or at least in the first quarter. I'm not going to change everybody. We'll do the first half for all the offensive starters, first quarter for just the defensive starters. It's, it's a home opener against Indy, and let's do it. Well, I'm going to set the depth chart, and we'll get into the game. All right, so it is the preseason. Now we're going to skip the intro cutscene, and let's get into the game, and the Colts will get the ball first, because obviously we don't win the toss when we want to see our offense first. I didn't do all starters. Some are sitting out, including Matthew and Lattimore on defense. Grover Stewart's not starting this opening series. As on first down, that's completed for a pick of a 6-2 Adonai Mitchell. So we have some starters out. I'm not too concerned about how defense plays. It's going to be bad again. I don't care. Richardson will throw. And another completion. That is Downs. And Downs has the first. He gets into it with Brady Gilmore. He makes his first NFL start. Davis obviously retired. Thier is Richardson. And that pass. Hold in for the first down. What a grab by Downs. That's a good grab. Now we're going to do the opening series. I'm going to sim defense from there on out. This is going to be more of an offensive-focused preseason. Obviously, new quarterback. That pass is caught. That is the second-year tight end, Mike Harrell. And that's another first down. That's a generous spot. No first down near the red zone. Obviously, resistance not going to happen here in the preseason. Hopefully it just happens in the regular season. That's caught. 80 Mitchell. 5 on the play. Yeah, this is about what I expect from the Saints defense. They were outstanding last year for the most part. Got dominated by Seattle at the end of the season, but you know what? Whatever. It was better last year. Let's hope it takes another step. All right, let's try to get a stop here inside the red zone, huh? This is getting a little too out of hand. And Richardson is dropped. There it is. Foskey, the Pro Bowler. Loss of 7 on the play. He had a career high. However many sacks it was. Let's hurry it along here. But yeah. It's a great start. For a second at 17. Into the air again is Richardson. He's under pressure. One-hand grab into the end zone. It is Pittman, and the Colts go down and score. What a run that was. 7-0. It wouldn't be anything. I wouldn't expect anything else as the Saints take over at the 30, off the touchback. And it is Mason Kelly. Take a look at some of the options here. Obviously, Fernandez, Burrell are starting. No Olave, no Kamara. Prentice is in though, and on first down, first pass goes to Portis. And the pick up a 6 against the Colts defense. Giving Portis the starts. Giving Green, Fernandez, Burrell all starts. Moreau starting. And Kelly. And fast enough, he accelerates for the first down. That's a late hit! Where's the flag, ref? It was hit late out of bounds. These numbers aren't final. I have to double check. If I just wanted to get in and play, I haven't played actually in a while. Those postseason recaps take a lot out of me. How about that throw under pressure? To Moreau for the first down. Because I don't play any of them, obviously, because we're not in the postseason. And I think if we make the postseason, I'm going to establish the rule that I'm not playing the games. It is Super Sim only in the postseason. The pass underneath is caught by Green. And Green's got about 8. First NFL catch for the Speedster. Maybe we'll do a return with them. Didn't think about that. 8 yards on the play and back to the air. Kelly going to the end zone. Double coverage. Incomplete. That was not the receiver I thought it was going to be. And yeah, good stat graphic, EA. This game is kind of acting weird today. Third down. Here's how the slot goes. Portes. Outside. Wide open. And inside the 20. Or not there, actually. Kamara gets that inside the 20, but Portes has the first regardless. First down at 21. Back to the air. That's underneath and incomplete for Burrell. Oh, here we go. More passing here. Kelly, quick snap. Fernandez. He can't hold on. Third down and 10. So third down and 10. To the air again. Kelly, incomplete. Fourth down. And why not? Let's get it. Let's get it through the uprights. New kicker, Jake Bates. Former Lion. 38 yards. I can do it while speaking. I'm not that bad at kicking. The kick is good. It is 7-3. And obviously, he can deliver the touchback. I would imagine. Yeah, he can. I like that they added this camera for touchbacks, since obviously no chance of return. The first down at the 30. And Richardson back to the air. Underneath it is caught. About 4. So we'll see. I'm gonna skip. We're gonna go to offense only. All right, we'll start at the 20 off the touchback. Mason Kelly. And back to the air. And underneath it's the Speedster Green. I'm trying to use the speed. He got 9.5. I'm trying to find some good plays here. I mean, this one is a classic at this point. We know this screen. Run it about once a game. Oh, that one's not there. And Portis breaks a tackle, not the second. Third down and medium. Oops. So third down and all of a sudden 4. I had to set up a scratch. I should have just turfed it. And here is Green. He's got the first. Down to the 31. We'll go hurry up. Oh, this is going to be a lot of cardio for Green. It'll be the same for the slot quarter. It's going to be a foot race deep downfield. And Green, too far. And he takes a big shot by Darius Slay. Unk still got it. First down. Or second and 10. Preseason for me too. That's incomplete. Pressure was there. I wanted to wait deep downfield. We're not punting, by the way. We know what hay ball is. Let's see if we can get someone open. That is going to be a pick 6. Or is it? Slade sat on that route. It was not a good route. I tried to throw that with some anticipation. And so it's a first down at the 33 for Indy. Final minute. Running play, Taylor. And nowhere to go. He's run it twice. It's not been successful. All right. 1 second. Depth chart time. All right, we're back. Some new faces. A.T. Perry is in. I didn't change slot. I didn't change the specialists. I'll do that after this play. After the interception. That one. Knocked down. Oh, we'll wait. Second down and 10. I want to see this deep ball he's been so good at. Fake down on second down. And that's just a throwaway. Yep, nothing materializing so far. It's just, I mean, it's going to be rough. He's a rookie quarterback. He gets excuses. Not the best at being sim anyway. If you could imagine that. How about Fernandez? 19, the first down. There we go. Some offense. Willis, by the way, is the tight end. He replaces Moreau, who's out. Means is a third receiver now. Fernandez, incomplete. These tough catches so far. Not favoring the Saints. That is the nice way to put it. All right, how about this? That is DPI baiting. We respect that. That's a first down. That's PI on Indy. I saw the flag. Oh, is it? All right, thank God. Usually they say offense when it's the intercepting team. All right, first down again. Oh, it's a rage blitz. And not there. They signed CJ Mosley, by the way. Kamara is in. I didn't want Kamara in, but whatever. Fade route. Too far. So far, that's 0 for 2 on those. Not that that was open by any stretch of the imagination. Third down and 10. This will be out of comfortable field goal range. Last year. Fire downfield. He's got man wide open. Willis. How about that throw on the run? Derek Carr making that one. First and goal. I know, imagine a preseason crew saying that about the current backup quarterback. He's not making that throw. He's been the starter for 3 years. Portis not going to power his way in. All right, how about we get in? Volker's the motion man. And Adam Prentice, the first points, or the first touchdown of the 2026 New Orleans preseason. That was the wrong play. I wanted to get one for Kendra Miller, but Prentice works. All right, let's... Oh, I guess we got a takeaway. Yeah, how about that? We got a takeaway. Running with Portis. And Portis for about 3 on the play. Third down all of a sudden. Because I skipped the play on accident. All right, here we go. Pass, Burrell, and Perry, and Portis can't hold on. Fourth down, and we'll get some reps in on the kicking. Oh my God, all right. Just inside the left hash, 45 yards. It's a 13-10 New Orleans lead. First lead of the preseason. That's not what I wanted. Next possession. Defense step it up. Which is good because that felt like one of those drives where, or one of the games where the All Madden CPU is just going to move wherever they want. How about underneath? Fernandez. He's got the first. Come on, let's get it. Actually, the screen's not going to work. It's not for... Yeah, it's not going to be for either of the rookies. Kamara. Oh, that's a... I still haven't... I'm not changing the specialist. I don't care enough. So, yeah. He's going to stay in this game and passing downs. It's the third down back. Oh, boy. Van Denmark got railed. I don't know if there's any better way to say that. There probably is. 3rd and 16. Let's look. They catch him off sides. Screen, Fernandez. Not going to go anywhere. It's a punt. All right. Give it right back to him. We're starting New Orleans territory. All right, it's going to be a 2-minute drill for Kelly. How about this? So we last played before the 2-minute warning in all likelihood. It's a completion to A.T. Perry. That is the yard shy. 2-minute drill for Mason Kelly. And here we go. Kelly's going to have all day. It is too far incomplete. He's had a couple of inaccurate throws so far. All of a sudden, that's 3rd and inches. And throwing for it. And completing it. A.T. Perry up the sideline out of bounds for 20 and another late hit that's uncalled. Like, come on. We can call it. It is allowed to do that. The point of the rule. Mayor of the motion man. Slant pass dropped by Fernandez. And again, the tough catches in traffic just not being made so far. Although these are some shots I'm not expecting. I got to throw better passes, obviously. Make better reads. 2nd down and 10. Quick outlet to Willis. And he's going to stay on his feet. Look at him go. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Unbelievable. 40 yards. And the Saints reclaim the lead. Braden Willis. How do you like that? It's impossible. We gotta change his number though. I don't think 9 is something I want to use. All right, 8 seconds left. Well, let's see. I want to get into Hail Mary range. See him uncork one. And 3 seconds. That's going to be from the 25. I don't care. Let's see it. How far can he throw is the question. Well, if he said it's not going to be far. Well, that's the half. We're going to just super sim it, and then we'll get to Cutdown Day, where I believe we have to make at least 7 as it stands until they sign more, maybe more. So we'll be back at the end of the preseason. All right, it is Cutdown Day, and yeah, we'll start. We'll go through the positions. Jake Hader, or I could move Spencer Rattler to the practice squad. I'm just going to cut Heener. Yeah, 3 QBs. It's still I probably might just I'm going to put Rattler on the practice squad. Running back, Jordan Mims. Yeah, gone. We'll have 3 backs right now. Fullback, we have 1. Wide receiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll probably get rid of Tipton, Peppers, and Keyshawn Booty. And then tight end, I'm good with 3. And then our 7th player will be AJ Arcuri. And yeah, that'll be our 7 players cut. And we're at 53-man roster for the regular season. Take a look at our schedule in a moment. Let's upgrade. Just make sure if it's actual players. Honestly, I'm just going to auto-upgrade. I don't really necessarily care. I'll let McKinstry and that get that. So, let's head on, I believe, now to the regular season. I will fix numbers in between episodes. If there are any conflicts, like Willis, I'm going to change just because Brees' number. But we start week 1 against Carolina. Let's take a look at our schedule. We are going to start against Carolina at home, the home opener in week 1. I don't know why we say opponent. It's us. Then we head to Cincy to play the Bengals. Then we host the Steelers at Cleveland, the former number 1 overall, or not, first round quarterback at Church. Then at Carolina. Then our early bye is week 6. Week 7 is Sunday night against Atlanta at home. 3 straight home games. The defending Super Bowl champs, Baltimore Ravens, versus Chicago, a former number 1 overall pick in Caleb Williams. At Minnesota, the Monday night at Atlanta. Then at Tampa Bay versus the Giants. at Green Bay versus the Lions versus Tampa Bay Thursday night at the Rams. And then our final Week 18 game is against the Raiders at Vegas. So let's take a look at the NFL Week 1 schedule. And it starts with Thursday Night Football. The defending Super Bowl champs Baltimore Ravens host the Dynasty Kansas City Chiefs. For the Sunday slate of games, we have Browns playing the Steelers. Again, we play the Panthers, Bears, Titans, Lions, Buccaneers, Packers, Falcons, Broncos, Bengals, Cowboys, Texans, Seahawks, Dolphins, Rams, Cardinals, Patriots, Vikings, Bills, Raiders, Jets, Chargers, Commanders, Eagles on Sunday night. And on Monday night, the doubleheader. The Jags play the Colts, and the Giants play the Niners. Well, I hope you enjoyed the offseason recap. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time when we face the Carolina Panthers for the first time this year.